What is up, guys? SolidFlex here, showing you guys how to make a craft bucket server. So first you'll need to go to this website, the URL, which I will post the link to it in the description. What you're going to want to go to is the easiest methods if you're rather new at it, but it seems harder to me than the alternative method, which it says for advanced users, but I found it easier. So what you're going to want to do is click on download craft bucket, click on this. It'll automatically download something called the snapshot folder. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy and paste this and make sure you get the whole thing, even the pause. So copy and paste, you'll paste it later, it'll come in handy. Now what you're going to want to do is create a new folder. Name it like Bukkit server. I already have one called that, so I'm just gonna name it Bukkit server. And then I already took the craft bucket snapshot, which I renamed, but you should not rename it unless you've created like 2 of them. You only want to download one, make sure of that. Now what you're gonna want to do is when you get to this, you're gonna want to hit extract to and extract it to the bucket, the bucket server, whatever you named your file. I already have it extracted to the bucket plugin poop, which I named mine. You don't have to name it that. I just named it that because I was trying to teach a friend. Now what you're going to want to do is go to Notepad and then paste this, which we already copied earlier, and notice that it says jar craft bucket 0.01.1 snapshot.jar. You don't want to change that. That's why you don't want 2 files, because if you get 2 files and you try to use the other one, it'll have like, say this, or just a 2 or a 1, and that'll get in the way. So what you're going to want to do is hit save as run.bat. Make sure you change this to all files. I already have it saved. After that, you want to save that to the desktop, and you want to put it into your file rather than like the .jar file. You want to put it into your folder. Now what you want to do is go to the run and run it up. It'll take a little while. It'll show you this. Make sure it says 151 recipes and all that. It'll tell you the load of the spawn area, how much it's doing. And the only flaw about this is that I don't port forward mine, so I have to use Hamachi. And basically what you're gonna have to do for the Hamachi is, after you extracted all those files from the craft bucket snapshot.jar, you want to go to server, which is one of them. It'll open up a notepad automatically, and you want to take your server IP. This is just an example I used of my Hamachi. You want to take that and change that to 5, whatever your Hamachi is. This does require Hamachi, unfortunately. And then the server port just is always going to be 25565. I believe the PvP you can set to true. The level seed you can set to whatever you want. Allow flight, false, true, whatever, and they'll allow nether and all that. So what you're going to want to do is save that after you change the IP. Now what you're going to want to do is go back to the run, and if you're just going to play single player on the server, which I don't recommend at all, you should just play single player rather than running a server. It'll cause it to lag twice as much. What you're going to want to do is use Hamachi. Make sure your Hamachi is up, because if it is not, your friend will not be able to connect with you. So you're going to go into your Minecraft, type in your server name from the Hamachi. You guys probably don't need to see that. Whatever, you're just going to do all these steps, and after you finish it, your server will all be set up. And so if this video tutorial helped you guys in any way, just please remember to subscribe, leave a like, and favorite the video at your pleasure. Alright, SolidFlex signing out.